morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, good morning and Jai Hind. I'm audible?
Yes, sir, you are
Yes,
audible.
sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Today we will be just having dedicated session or talk related to a great, iconic, and a very different personality about whom it is difficult to put in words from the music industry, Bharat Ratna, Lata Mangeshkar. It is difficult to put in words about her, but still we will try and express our feelings, express our views, and in a way we will tribute, will offer our tribute to her. Yesterday she passed away on 6th February 2022. Her career or her life is something which is difficult to imagine because born on 28th September 1929 and a span of almost 92 93 years is beyond imagination in terms of her achievements, in terms of her dedication, discipline, and the love or the impressions she created in the hearts and minds of people. What can be the greatest thing about her that yesterday we saw Pakistani PM, supposed to be our enemy nation in terms of relations, also had kind and um, very words from bottom of heart. It speaks something great about such people. So we will be just having today's all lecturates, all speech related to her. We will follow that same timeline. I hope it is okay, or someone wants to have more time. 3 minutes is okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I believe Kumar was saying about a little bit biodata. I think it will be good if we start with Kumar. Kumar, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone?
May I say after second speaker?
Okay, no issue, no issue. Who wants to open up?
Sir, I will do it.
Okay, Subodh. Just be very simple. Don't worry. It's we are talking about a great personality, maybe nation's pride, someone whom everyone feels associated more than probably three generations because she started her career at the age of 13 in 1942 and took the responsibility of family first because her father had untimely death, and thereafter she was for family, she was for nation, did not marry, and a very remarkable journey as a human being. And the songs, maybe almost all Indian languages and some of the foreign languages, the coverage of these songs difficult to put on record because she used to say that she is also not aware how many songs she recorded or sung. Guinness Book of World Record had taken her contribution as a world record, but there was some controversy, and thereafter it is removed. But records are just numbers. We know her record is unmatchable in terms of love she got. And yesterday we saw how every person, right from a common citizen till highest level dignitaries, everyone had some kind of love for her. Everyone was in grief. And the music, people say music is life or music has power, and that power, yesterday we saw that uh, it was visible, and that much love she got. Some people even claim that she was an avatar of Ma Saraswati. And incidentally, day before yesterday was Saraswati Puja, and we don't know whether she was really avatar of Ma Saraswati, but she was a Saraswati kind of figure. Lot to speak, lot to express about such personality, and more than that, what I feel, we all who are today witnessing her contribution, people are talking about it. Why not to pass on such kind of knowledges, such kind of things to the future generation? Because Lata Mangeshkarji was not only a singer. We will talk in today's course of time that she was equally attached to many things. She was a nationalist, she was a cricket lover, she was a humble human being, an epitome of those characteristics which very difficult. See, people when they get famous, it is very difficult to put your feet down and be humble. And here is a person, whenever you see her, you don't feel like she must be so famous, a celebrity kind of thing, because over a period of time you tend to get changed. You generally feel little extra proud or something like that. But here is a personality who was humble, down to earth throughout life. Not an easy thing. Bharat Ratna and all types of awards, though it is probably just a recognition, but she was beyond that. She was connected with many things. She was attached with a lot of politicians, regular interaction, Bollywood industry, though there is no question. Every person from Bollywood was some or other way related. She had a career spanning over 3 generations of Bollywood. Prominent example, S.D. Burman, a notable music director and a great personality. For his son, R.D. Burman, she had sung the first song of R.D. Burman and even the last song. So these are the things which are unmatchable. And voice was immortal. I think it is going to remain with us as long as the human civilization is there, as long as the music taste is there. And I already said music has a lot of power. In fact, music can enhance one's life. There is so much of peace, so much of happiness, so much of blissfulness, and so many things. And that is why we need to discuss, we need to pass on such kind of legacies, such kind of personalities contribution. Because if we don't discuss it, or if we don't pass on these things, it will be injustice. At least we are today witnessing an end of era. Let's keep it alive, because there is so much to take away from that life, contribution, that personality, and even small amount of those value system, if we emulate, try to emulate, it will be a great life for ourselves. Okay, Subodh, we will start with you. What is your heading?
Sir, achievements of Lata Mangeshkar.
Okay, and may I know just the heading part? Whoever is speaking today, what is your exact heading for today's um, session?
Sir, can I proceed?
Yes, Tejas, what is your
Lat-
heading so that I can arrange sequence.
Sir, Mangeshkar and her love for cricket.
Okay, great. Tejas.
Sir, mine childhood journey.
Okay, childhood journey. Okay. Anyone else?
So, biography of Lata Mangeshkar.
Okay, good. Then Dubey Saab, role model. Okay. Can we start with Gurjant Saab?
So,
Okay. We will follow timeline so that we get uh, this session in the way we keep organizing. Subodh, we will take you
Sir, I
after
would like
Gurjant Saab.
to speak after Gurjant.
yes, sir.
Okay. And Kumar, you want
I
to?
would like to speak after Gurjant.
Okay. We will have Kumar after
Yeah,
Gurjant Saab because it is related to little uh, time span or lifeline
got that.
sequence. Okay.
Sir,
Uh,
I will keep the time.
Kumar, you want to say something?
I will keep the time, sir.
Okay, you want to keep time. Gurjant Saab, go ahead.
Sir, good morning, sir, and my dear friend. Great personality influenced our society to become more nationalist and make nation successful. Even after passed away, this personality uh, did give a lesson and give guidance to become like them. So, next 2 to 3 minutes, we are going to discuss about the great personality of our nation, is Lata Mangeshkar. She was born as a Hema Mangeshkar in 28 September 1929. She was Indian playback singer and music composer. She has also awarded with the Nightingale of India, Voice of Millennium, and Queen of Melody. She records her song in 36 languages and many of foreign languages. She was awarded with Bharat Ratna. She was born in Maharashtra in Brahmin family. She was eldest daughter of his family. She also received her first lesson from his father at the age of 5. She has started work as an actor in her father's musical play. In 1942, her father passed away. He took responsibility of her family because she was eldest of the family. She worked hard and she moved to Mumbai in 1945. On 1963, against backdrop of Sino-India War, she sang a patriotic song which became the nation very proud and patriotic. A Mere Watan Ke Logo in presence of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. It brought the tears in his eyes on 8th of January 2022. She was tested COVID positive and died on 6 February 22 at the age of 92. The government of India announced Monday 6 to 7 February. At that time, the national flag will fly half mast. I think it is a very good tribute
Last
to a
word.
great personality of the nation. Thank you.
Okay, Gurjant Saab has brought timeline about Lata Mangeshkarji. She started her life or she was born on 28 September 1929. She was eldest. When she was 13, her father died because of heart disease. Pandit Dinanath Mangeshkar, a notable music related personality. At the age of 13, she took responsibility and started a career. In her lifespan, she was so fresh. Her voice was suiting throughout her life to any age. This is something unbelievable. What could be the things which made such immortal things? When I say immortal, take example of one song, movie Mahal, where Ashok Kumar was a lead actor, maybe first suspense and thriller movie of Hindi cinema, if I am not wrong, late 40s. In that there is a song, Aayega Aane Wala. This song has got freshness even today. What could be the reason? To my mind, the team which worked for that song must be the reason. Imagine evening 6 o'clock the recording started, and the entire team till morning 6 7 o'clock the song was finally recorded. So much of deliberate discussions and so much of commitment, no compromise on quality. And if after 12 13 hours of whole night a song is produced, it will have eternal life. And so we are witnessing. More importantly, the team had no tea, no break. Nobody had asked for something to eat. If that is so, why wouldn't it last long? Especially in today's era where people are making record of number of songs being recorded in a single day. No offense to anyone, but in 90s when world started moving fast or a commercialization happened, again I am saying no offense, but we had a world record. Kumar Sanuji had a record of 18 songs recorded in single day. By no means I am saying it is not good, but with the changing times, probably world has become fast, technology is there. Earlier there was no technology, but world had changed. We are too fast. We are in a hurry. So this commitment and passion of producing something with no possible error, going for minutest details at work, because their work was music related things. If the team was producing with such kind of fine tuning, the one lesson which I want to bring out is, why can't we have that kind of patience? Whichever field we will be, we will have patience. If they took whole night to record a song, and I'm telling you, those who really love music, today also that song is amazing. The music, Lataji's voice is there, but the music, especially considering the time, in 40s, the amount of quality these people have produced with whatever technology was aware or music instruments were available. Lot to learn. Okay. Uh, who wants to speak now next? Kumar?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, Gurjant sir, please keep time.
Sub, you can start.
Okay. So, hi all. We have gathered here to speak something about uh, late Lata Mangeshkarji. and I take this time to talk something about Lata Mangeshkarji, and it is very heart wrenching when we hear this sad news. But on the other side, it is very uh, a nice thing that she left a legacy behind her. A lot number of people inspire from her, and lots of the big personalities in the musical industry like A.R. Rahman and lots and lots of other music directors also get inspirations from her. So she was a legend, and she will be immortal in throughout the lifespan. So talking about some of the biography of her, she started her journey in the musical career in at the age of 13. She delivered more than 30,000 songs, and it's such a record which she made in her childhood. So born and brought up in the Marathi family from the Indore. Her father was also a musician, later Dinanath Mangeshkarji, and she told in her in her quotation that music was in her, and whatever she did, she did with a heart and soul, because there was her quotation that one should pursue his or her career in totally, because there is no point in not totally recognizing it. So these were some of the thoughts which she shared to the younger generation, and then after she did her journey through all the music career, and finally she was holding a large number of accolades. For example, she was the recipient of Bharat Ratna, the largest civilian award, and she was also the recipient of Dada Sahab Phalke Award. And so, some of the other quotations which she quotes are that be, one should have a greatest friend who is a mirror as well as shadow, because mirror shows truth and the shadow doesn't leave. So we can understand the weight of these types of things which is shared to the people. And lastly, I want to say that I am also a kid of 1990 in the late 90s. So I also listened to some of the songs which was really heartening. Like example, the famous patriotic song "I Mere Watan Ke Logo," which
Last 30 seconds.
really fills our heart. And by listening to these songs, it feels really energized, and there is a weight in these types of songs. One of the recent songs which I remember was uh, "Lukka Chupi Bahut Hui," "Samne Aa Jao Na Meri Maa." So these types of song, when the people listen, they feel a little stability in their life. And although the modern era songs are very high energetic, but we will listen to these types of songs of old era, it really gives you a stability. And so
Time up.
lastly, I want to conclude that she is immortal, and she will be living peacefully in the heaven. Thank you.
Okay, Kumar has brought out some of the songs, and when we talk about such songs, when she was singing in Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge, uh, imagine the age difference of the singer and the actress who are on play screen. This is something mystery, and that is how, if we say, such personalities are special creations of God, and she really was a special creation. But how her life was built? Her life was built with her own hard work, and there are some things which, at the childhood level, if they are set correctly, some are inbuilt value, but there are few things which we keep saying at your age, it is your foundation days. There is one incident in her life when she was 5 year old. Those days, Veer Savarkarji was confined to Ratnagiri, and after getting released from jail somewhere in 1934-35, her father, um, Dinanaji, he used to follow, or he used to respect Veer Savarkarji because he was into some social movement after that release, and he started uh, inter-caste gatherings of kids, especially low caste, for a food feast or something, like getting them all together and having food at one place. This is something which was a special one in that time, because it was not easy to organize all castes together and having them food. This was a social message of removing differences between different castes and communities. So Pandit Dinanaji used to go there, and once he wanted to take daughter Lataji, though Lataji's mother was saying it is not correct, she is too small, because girls getting into such place or taking her to that place was not really a good idea from the that time's point of view. But her father insisted and he took. And that is why Lataji had greatest respect for Veer Savarkarji and used to say that Savarkarji was like our family person. Those childhood days, whatever you saw, whatever value system you built, and if you all must be aware that Savarkarji's all poems are sung by Lataji, Namastute and all those famous poems. And there are such incidents, social messages in your childhood which sets the foundation for great personalities. So association of such big people, notable people, when you in the young days notice, observe, follow, it is really something which brings a lot of good things in your personality. That is why another message to draw from Lataji, her childhood was all happening. She was an active kid. She was a kid who was observing well. That time's pre-independence society, she was noting down. She was understanding what is India, and that is why she was associated with India or Bharat with so much of heart. When that great event happened about Hai Mere Watan Ke Logo, when you understand your nation better, then automatically things come out with so much of great quality. And that is why Prime Minister of the nation had tears, because that much emotive force is there. And this commitment, involvement, passion, we need to learn. Okay, who is next?
Sir, I will.
Okay, Subodh. Kumar, please keep time.
Yes.
So, can I switch on my camera?
Yes, yes.
Subodh, you may start.
Okay. So, good morning, gentlemen. My topic today is achievements of Lata Mangeshkarji. We know that we lost yesterday one of the great singers that we have. We all know that since from ancient times, India is also known as the land of fighters, the land of different kind of we can say it as talents, and still it is ongoing, and it will also ongo till in future also. So I will be talking about the achievements of Lata Mangeshkarji. Lata Mangeshkarji has conferred with many foreign awards as well as Indian awards also. She is one of the most prestigious and the award means honors of India, that is the Bharat Ratna award, that is one of the most highest civilian award in India. She became Bharat Ratna after the second woman to honor Bharat Ratna after her, MS Subbu. She is the first woman to honor to get the Bharat Ratna, and after that, Lata Mangeshkarji became the second one of it to achieve it. After apart from that, she also won a lot of awards. That is the National Filmfare Awards, then BGFA Awards, Filmfare Awards for lifetime achievements. If I'm going to talk about the honors, Padma Bhushan in 1969, Dadasaheb Phalke Award in 1989, Maharashtra Bhushan in 1997, Padma Vibhushan in 1999, Bharat Ratna in 2000. But she also won a foreign award from France, that is the officer of the National Award of Legion of Honor in 2007. So this is one of the most talented, or we can say it as one of the most frequent, one of the most successful gainings of her awards, just because of her voice, not just because of her voice, but because of his humble nature. Yesterday my mother told that, and she also loves to listen that songs, and she said me that yesterday, that her down to earth attitude matters a lot. Where whenever you become successful, so you have to remain on the ground, but just because of her simplicity and her we can say it as down to earth attitude and her humbleness wins a lot of hearts. We can also term it as a very simple nature gains a lot of hearts, we can say it as. Then if I talk about all the other awards, that is, she also became the first Indian to perform at Royal Albert Museum in London in 1974. Apart from that, she also won the NTR National Awards in 1999, ANR
Exactly,
National
Guru.
Awards in 2009, and one of the most remarkable achievements that she had, that in 1969 she gave up the unusual gesture of Lifetime Achievement Award just because she wants some fresh talents to come up. So this kind of achievements, so this kind of dedication she have towards music, that she wants to uh, uh, rise up the what we can say it as the fresh talents, those who want to get chance in the film industry to shine. So lastly I want to conclude that, and means I did not listen to her song much, but the respect that I should give to her is very very high, because she always be there in our heart, and she always be there in our heart till this world exists. And whenever we listen the songs of Lata Mangeshkar ji, so definitely it will energize ourselves today also, because we termed it as old is gold and evergreen. Whenever we termed as the old songs, so definitely the evergreen should be there, evergreen word should be there attached to it, because it will also, because now also it will definitely energize ourselves from within. Thank you.
Good, Subodh. If you say that you are not listened to her song much, I request listen to few songs. In fact, the energy, the inspiration from her songs. For example, one of her own favorite song and Wahida Rahman's one of the greatest song for her as an actress, आज फिर जीने की तमन्ना है, from Guide movie. If you listen to this song, anybody who is now in a low energy level or not feeling fresh, understand the lyrics and understand the song. Just watch out or listen to it. It will raise your energy level. It will teach you a lesson to live life with more positive attitude. And if you watch that movie, that is another story. Lataji's songs, whether it is love point of view, whether it life lesson point of view, whether it is patriotic sense point of view, you take it an angle, you will get different lessons. This guide's song is immortal. For any human being, it feels like I need this song. I need this pumping. I need to again wake up. I need to again stand and move on. So I request today, if you can listen, try and see even video, because those days the songs were beautifully played on screen with the help of actresses. There was some meaning in their gestures. So try and see, because that is what is we are trying to gain from it. Carry forward the lesson that there are so many things which are very close to our real life from these movies, from these songs. Try and connect, because today it is something different. Even it is commercialization, but it is losing the sanctity of music. It is something which is not really in its required form. Lyrics, music, we may have advanced instruments and technology and recording facilities, but we are losing few of the essential things, basic things. That is my worry. So Subodh and all of you, try and listen many songs, whether it is आपकी नज़रों ने समझा काबिल मुझे, that is unpad Dharmendra's movie. uh,
Sir,
yes Subodh.
sir, I've only listened one song, sir, of Lata Mangeshkarji,
Which
that
one?
Jayant has also highlighted that.
Okay, okay.
uh,
You may not be knowing that you
Yes.
have heard other songs also, but you may not be aware that these songs are her songs. In fact, lot of remixed or recreated today's song are also there, which are actually old songs. Okay, so you will be surprised to know many songs you like today, which are remixed, are actually originally these yesteryear's songs. Okay, who is next?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Dubey
Right.
Saab. Dubey Saab, and then we will have Omkar. So both keep time.
Yes, sir. Sir, you can start.
Okay, thank you. Sir, actually, I will not open the camera as I'm in uniform.
Yes, yes, Dubey Saab, I understand.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Good morning, sir, and my dear friends. In this world, we always need some role models for giving motivation to us. In the same manner, Lata Mangeshkarji was the biggest role model of our world because she told us that how to live, how to support, how to love creatures. She did a lot of work in her life. Even if we are discussing about her responsibilities, she took overall responsibility of her family at the age of 13 when she was very little. And she also was the mentor of her family, like her brother and sisters. She told her that how to sing. She gave all the efforts whatever she was having at that time. She learned all these things from her father, and thereafter she also gave it to her siblings. So it shows that how you should pay your responsibility, how you should contribute to the development of your family, as well as if you will help in the development of the family, definitely you are thinking in a broad factor, that is nation. You will definitely work for the nation. And she also has shown that how at that time of age, when that was the era when no women were leading, at that time she was so much having confidence, and thereafter she was having that type of personality that she can say the things straightforward whatever she was having in her mind. She always used to say, even if we discuss that there was some type of controversies was going on with Muhammad Rafi and thereafter SD Burman, she always put her voice forward. Whatever she was having, she has to tell it. She has never thought that what is wrong and what is right, because she is honest to her toward her. Whenever you are honest about your thoughts, whenever you are honest towards your all the person who are available there, at that time definitely you will say whatever is right and whatever is wrong in a straightforward manner. And so she told that. And thereafter she was always the lover of was the lover of internal beauty. She emphasized that every person who is in this world, he is or she is a very beautiful, if we are discussing about her inner soul. But she always hates makeups, because not only the makeup of outer beauty, makeup of inner beauty. Whenever a person is used to make that type of things, make want to manipulate, at that time she always insisted that nahi, we have to do what is real and whatever we have. That's why her voice never changed, because she never wanted to change it. Even when in first debut she was refused by the that producer that we will not give her the responsibility to sing the song due to her thin voice. But later on, she showed that by her thin voice, everyone went to her and asked for the song to sing. and thereafter she was also got a lot of honors and awards like daughter of the nation. She was known as the daughter of nation, and she has also got the prestigious award of the nation, that is Bharat Ratna. And after her departure, even the PM of Pakistan and other nations are also said that we lost the biggest personality of the region, biggest personality of the continent. So it was her fame. But having that much fame, she has never had that type of mindset that I am the superior. She was always having that type of mindset that I am a human, and she loves a lot to the human being, like creatures, like animals and all, and trees too. And she was very fond of cricket. She always used to watch cricket, and thereafter she was a good cyclist. So she have a good personality, all balanced personality. Like she is having a good social adjustment, as well as she was always thinking about the physical fitness too. And when she was named as a Raj Sabha, she was nominated for Raj Sabha in 1999. At that time, she told that no, maybe Rekha or Sachin Tendulkar can perform better than me in the Rajya Sabha. And thereafter, she refused to go for the Rajya Sabha at that time, because she told that I am not having that much knowledge of politics. And thereafter, she was having a lot of she showed that we can do anything without having a theoretical knowledge. Like she went only one day, she went to school only one day, and thereafter she had a lot of knowledge about all the languages. She had a lot of she did a lot of things till now. So it shows that if you are having passions, then definitely you can find anything. If you are determined, if you are having that type of mindset that I can do anything, then definitely you will be able to do that thing. So at the end, I want to conclude that if there is a person, even it is a man or women, it doesn't matter. Nowadays, you are getting responsibility. She worked at that time when they were not getting the responsibility as a women to lead the nation. At that time, she led the nation. So now we can do a lot of work. We can take our responsibilities. We should not blame to the government. We should not blame to the nation, and we have to show ourselves, and we have to devote ourselves for the nation. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Very nice. Dubey Saab brought out some of the very, very important features about Lataji. Childhood. Being the eldest, she took the responsibility, and this is what is very important to understand. She never complained on family front, or she never showed that she shouldered responsibility right at early age. She in fact felt proud that she is shouldering responsibility. If the eldest kid starts on a correct path, see the rest of the family. Today it is one of the outstanding family in music industry. Whether it is Hridaynath Mangeshkar, her brother, whether it is Ashaji, Ushaji, every person knows what is their contribution in music industry. Why it is possible? Because the eldest kid was sensible enough, on a right track, behaving well, value system was followed. Rest of the kids also built life very correctly. This is the impact and lesson to be drawn at family front. We need to really keep our family organized, and she kept it. Of course, there may be some differences later on, but she is sole person who can be credited with such great family legacy thereafter, because father died when she was 13. Another point which Dubey Saab had brought out, single day schooling. There is a story behind it. When she went to school, first day she carried 10-month-old Ashaji, and teacher objected. You can't bring kids or babies. But she was caring family. She felt offended, and thereafter she left and never turned back to school. But she was a greatest learner. She learnt Marathi, she learnt Bengali, she learnt Urdu. and she had her own way of noting down things. Such kind of outstanding commitment to learning is beyond our imagination. When Dilip Kumarji had once said or objected about Marathi people's Urdu, she made sure that she learns Urdu. She was such a fantastic learner. Humility, what Dubey Saab was talking or others also talked. She was an iconic figure. If any new music director was working with her, they used to be in pressure. She used to identify it and she used to make them comfortable. In fact, to the extent some of the, because music director is work wise senior, position wise, because under the guidance of music director a singer has to sing, and she followed that principle. She used to tell even a grandkid like म्यूज़िक डायरेक्टर कि आप जैसा बोलोगे मैं वही करूँगी. शी वॉज नेवर कैरिंग एयर. दैट इज़ द ग्रेटनेस. what Rajya Sabha sit giving up example. Lot to learn. People should have clarity of mind. People should be focused. मेरी आवाज़ ही मेरी पहचान है. Incidentally, this song is by her and it speaks all about her life. She will be with us because of her voice. Her virtues, greatest virtues as a human being, so simple, not carrying any that air of fame and that achievements you one cannot imagine. These achievements are unthinkable. She stopped receiving awards because others should get chance. Okay, good. Who is next?
Sir, I am.
Okay, Omkar. Yes, cricket and Lata Didi. Greatest connection. Let's hear.
Sir, can I switch on my camera? Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Can I switch on my camera, sir?
Yes, go ahead, Omkar.
Okay.
Omkar, you may
Can I
start.
start? Thank you. By tributing Lata Didi, I want to start my lecture topic. Today's my lecture topic is Lata Mangeshkar and her love for cricket. The Lata Mangeshkar was a passionate cricket fan and shared an emotional relationship with a fellow Sachin Tendulkar, who referred to her as a I, is well documented. Lataji had also kept on fasting for India's victory in 2011 World Cup semi-final clashes against the Pakistan. In fact, she would often go out of her way to congratulate Indian team and the team players. The Ratnakar Shetty, who had been involved in cricket administration during the Indian tour of Pakistan 2004, he said, I can never forget that as soon as India sealed the series in Rawalpindi, the first call I received from India was from the Lata Didi, and she was as excited and jealous as any other India. She asked me to pass her congratulatory message to all the boys of the team. She is an legendary singer. She got Bharat Ratna Award in 2011 after winning India World Cup in 1983. The BCCI didn't have enough fund to reward the team to perform at a concert for the facilitation of the team in Nehru Stadium in Delhi. So Lata Didi raised rupees of 20 lakh for Indian cricket team, which helps to award and all the team member and refurbish the Nehru Stadium for which can also use for that moment and further for the cricketer who plays a cricket and for the new cricketers who want to be a cricketer. India as well as all over the world have an unique identity of Lata Didi. She is the best singer in the world. She is also called the Nightingale of India. Not only in Indian cricket team, she also has value in Pakistan Cricket Board. The chief of Pakistan Cricket Board, Ramji Rajas, say that Lata Mangeshkar was the epitome of grace, humanity, and simplicity, and therefore his greatness
30
a
seconds.
greatest lesson for us. The Babar Azam is a Pakistani player that tweet end of an golden era. His for her musical voice and legacy, while continue to live in the heart of millions worldwide. She also called Queen of Melody after winning World Cup at Lords. Lata Didi organized a fundraising musical concert for all the team. Lata Didi had a house near the Lords cricket ground. She invited the team for on his home for the lunch. Lata Didi also a brilliant cook as per the say by the team. Lata Didi was crazy about cricket. She loves cricket, especially Test cricket. She used to came to watch matches in Mumbai regularly. Her photo gallery at her home has picture of several cricketers of the past and present. Lastly, I want to conclude that I have also respect to him as I listen about the things of Lata Didi from my mother and father. They told his story and motivate me for the further. The cricket love is also encouraged to achievement more in the life. Thank you.
Good. Lata Didi had very unique connection with cricket, and it is known. She was so intensely involved with cricket following that she used to watch. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sorry, there was some network issue. Lata Didi had a very great connection and deeply involved she was with cricket. She was almost in touch with all cricketers. The story about 1983 World Cup, let's draw out some lessons. What happened exactly? What Omkar was saying, fundraising of 20 lakhs. Today BCCI is one of the richest board, but let's see what situation was in 1983 when Indian team won the World Cup, a very surprising winning. Nobody anticipated, nobody was prepared. So, how to welcome that team back, how to felicitate them, how to reward them for this stupendous achievement. I believe the BCCI board had no solution because that was not wealthy. There was not enough fund. So, if I am not wrong, Raj Singh Dungarpurkar, he was there, and some of the members suggested why can't we ask Lata Didi because she loves cricket. We will do some kind of program. If she does, definitely fund will be raised. So a venue was selected, Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, Delhi, and show was hit. 2 hours live program by Lata Didi for fundraising to welcome back these great heroes. Today, movie is created or made on this 1983, but this tribute what Lata Didi had showed that time, fundraising and giving 1 lakh rupees to each player. Today, BCCI is one of the richest board. But how BCCI remembered Lata Didi, that is more interesting. After that, BCCI acknowledged her contribution to cricket Every international match India played, there were two seats reserved in VIP box. Lata Didi and her companion, even if she turns or not turns, two seats were always reserved till her death. This is a tribute by BCCI. This was not known to many people. She usually used to attend, but this was special provision by BCCI for Lata Didi. Great connection, and she was really personally involved with many cricketers, and that is why we see that these all cricketers had special regards for Lata Didi. About Pakistan, why Pakistani cricketers and so many people had so much of tribute messages? Music unites all. At the time of independence, there was another great singer, Noor Jahan. Noor Jahan had gone to Pakistan after partition. Lata Didi was junior. She used to, it is said that she used to imitate Noor Jahan. Then she made her own identity. So Pakistan is also our originally brother nation. They also have equal love for music, and that is why this music or Lata Didi is uniting both nations on that front. Okay, who is next? Pratiksha?
So may I?
Yes, yes. Okay,
Yes.
Omkar, keep time.
Okay, sir.
Uh, may I start?
Yes, you can start now.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I will tell you about some glimpse of Lata Mangeshkar childhood journey. So, Lata Mangeshkar is one of the best singer in Hindi film industry. She recorded songs over 1,000 Hindi films, and she also sung in 36 regional Indian language. So, Lata Mangeshkar is the elder sister of singer Asha Bhosle, Hridaynath Mangeshkar, Usha Mangeshkar, Meena Mangeshkar. She was awarded with the highest Indian award, that is Dadasaheb Phalke Award, in 1989. So Lata Mangeshkar, born in 28 September 1929 in Indore. She was eldest daughter among five children of Dinanath and Shevanti Mangeshkar. Her father, Pandit Mangeshkar, was a classical singer and stage actor also. Initially, her name was Hema when she born, but later her father renamed as a Lata because inspired by her character in one of his plays. And she had four siblings who learned classical music from their father. Again, Lata Didi started acting in the age of 5 in a musical play. She also took lesson in classical music from Amnat Khan, again Pandit Tulsidas Sharma and Aman Ali Khan Sahab later in life. So she was inspired by K.L. Segal's music when she was young. She didn't receive a formal education as she did not attend school. After Pandit Dinanath passed away when Lata was just 13 years old, and as the eldest child, the financial responsibilities of family came to rest upon her shoulder. After father death, close friend Vinayak Damodar came to family's help, and he was owner of film company, that is Navyug Chitrapat, and helped Lata get started in her career as a singer and actress. Such a way she started her career. That's all. Thank you.
Very nice, Pratiksha. There are many things about Lata Didi. We can cover her singing career. In that singing career also, with every music director, she had different kind of chemistries, different kind of experiences. These music directors keep sharing so much on Lata Didi. Her behavior with these people, all these people, if you see their tributes or if you see their interviews in the past, there is something they will bring out about such great character. In her life journey, there was one very, very sad incident or a tragic thing which was about to happen, but maybe nation's luck, all music lovers' luck, she was saved. In somewhere 1963, if I am not wrong, she was not feeling well and she omitted even green kind of fluid. Doctor rushed in to home and even X-ray machine was carried as he was not able to move. So he detected that there is a slow poisoning going on and someone has done it deliberately. So immediately Usha Mangeshkarji pointed out that nobody else will cook for her. She will do the cooking. Because there was one servant who probably was planted by one of probably a miscreant, maybe enemy, not well wisher of Lataji. I can't believe how come Lataji had one enemy. So that servant was vanished. He never came back to receive money also, whatever he had served. But then this is one mystery that it was never disclosed, never found out whom had sent him or how that servant worked this nefarious design, why he was doing that act, slow poisoning. He was trying to kill Lata Didi or some kind of thing was there which never came to light what exactly happened. 3 months he was bedridden, and if things were not detected timely she would have died long back. So such kind of tragic things have happened with her, and it would have been lost to the nation for the music lovers. Okay, who wants to speak next?
Sir, Ravi is here. Can I speak?
Yes, Ravi, please. Pratiksha, keep time.
Can I speak, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. Sir, firstly, I would like to say thanks for your yesterday's very energetic talk. We are really motivated because of your that lecture, sir, on skill development, specific regarding communication skill. And now today, I would like to speak on Lata Mangeshkar regarding some facts. We should talk we should thank the Almighty for bringing people like Lata Mangeshkar into our country. She has entertained and inspired millions of people from many years. Indian singer Lata Mangeshkar is known as the Nightingale of India. Lata Didi was born on 1929 and has worked extensively in various spheres of Indian popular and light classical music. She has sung ghazal, bhajans, and some pop also. In fact, she has sung over 50,000 songs for three generations of actresses from Madhubala to Jinath, Aman to Kajal, even become the most recorded artist in the world with the Guinness Book of Records. Originally, Dinanath, here some unknown facts generally people don't know regarding the family of her. Originally, Dinanath families had the surname Hardikar, but changed it to Mangeshkars in honor of his native Goa town, Mangeshi. Her childhood name was Hema. She was renamed after a character in one of her father's plays, Latika. With the blessing of her own father, Lata Mangeshkar tasted first fruit of classical music. It's over there. It's over, sir. Thank you.
Good, Ravi. Lata Mangeshkar, so much to talk about what Ravi was saying from family background. You see, Pandit Dinanaji was actually, yes, Ravi?
What, sir?
No, no. I think your mic is on. I thought you wanted to speak something.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Uh, Pandit Dinanaji was actually not teaching her. There is one incident. A class was going on, but Lata Didi used to sit in that class in the corner. There was a boy who was not able to follow correctly whatever Dinanaji was teaching. So he was annoyed and he scolded that boy. And he took some break. So Lata Didi observed that why this boy is not making it correctly, and she went to that boy, maybe of her age only, or maybe little senior or junior, whatever, and she started explaining ki you are doing this mistake, you have to do it like this. While she was explaining, that time Pandit Dinanath came from the behind and he watched, he observed the way Lata Didi was explaining thing to that boy. And that time he realized that his daughter has got hidden potential and something great in her. And then he started teaching. This is how great things happen. This is how a sudden discovery happens. It is also believed that Dinanaji was also understanding little bit Jyotish science. So he had predicted before leaving this life that one day this girl, his own girl, will achieve so much and she will be one of the greatest personality in music. Even that is said that her father had predicted it. Though he died untimely, he himself was actually a great music personality. Could not teach much to daughter, but there are few things which are bound to happen if you are sincere, if you are committed. Imagine the commitment and the hard work. Every day morning without fail, you do riyaz. Take it to ourselves. If we go for run, morning time exercises, how difficult it is to do it without a break, not missing even single day. And for singers, there are so many restrictions for eating, and for entire life, for the sake of music, for the sake of that commitment, that devotion to that music, Lata Didi did it. She never failed on riyaz. It is a tapasya, and that tapasya, if it is sincere, this is the result. An immortal life. As long as human civilization is there, her voice will be there, because there is so much to learn from it. Your generation might not be knowing all songs, but if you revisit, there is so much to learn, so much to get inspired, whether it is life's lessons, philosophy, love, dedication, patriotism. In fact, it is not her only thing, it is the team. She is not the only responsible person for creating such kind of things, but she is a major factor. It will not be incorrect to say that because of her voice, many heroines got famous. Her voice was great, it made careers for others. Okay, who wants to speak next?
Yes, sir. Vivek is there.
Okay, Vivek. Ravi, please keep time.
Vivek, please start.
Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, sir. First of all, thank you very much for the yesterday's lecture. The lecture is very beautiful and giving us so many inspiration to us and boost our confidence. Thank you very much, sir. Good morning, everyone. Today, as sir given us the topic that the Lata Mangeshkarji. Everyone knows about very well Lata Mangeshkarji as we are listening from the last 1 hour uh, from her biography and works, social works, and also today on searching internet, I have found the very common feature of the uh, famous person in India, especially. That is the simplicity level. Simplicity level of the Lata Mangeshkar was found in a special incident that one writer has write down in their book. That is Lata Mangeshkar ji generally used to generally not used to wear their footwear while they're singing. That means the dedication towards their work has been seen in that occasion. Uh, and the other thing is, I have found the common feature with among the special person in our country. That is yesterday's lecturer, sir. Sir said that the three major, three major. That is ISD, intention towards the work and the sincerity. What we are doing, and do it the sincerely, and the dedication towards the work, and the find passion and the find the God in our works. That's all, sir. Thank you.
Okay, good Vivek. Ravi and Vivek, I also would like to thank the entire hostel administration and the boys that I got opportunity to interact with you all students, because we are also part of same journey. We need to move on. We need to correct ourselves, and that is what is this session is. When we see a almost 93-year span of Lata Didi, she was humble, she was determined, she was progressive, she had all the humility, she was a great human being. We need to learn all these things. There are so many things, and that's what we need to bring out and carry forward lessons. And why? That is the reason, precise reason, that we are discussing about her. She lived her life, she made her legacy, she made footprints in the history. But what future generations and our generation and your generation should carry forward? There is so much to take away. Example which Vivek has given, that she used to remove her footwear while singing. What a great learning! Great learning. Imagine the tapasya level. Imagine the value system in it. It is something like treating music as God. It is belief system. Great to learn. Okay, anyone else wants to speak? Maske Saab wants to speak?
1 minute, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, first of all, I thank for you for yesterday's lecture, and then I pray bhavpurna shraddhanjali to our favorite singer Lata Mangeshkar ji. I grown with her songs, and now I miss Lata Mangeshkar ji. I'm very much sad for that, and it is very loss to the our by his death. So I pray to God that keep in rest his soul, her soul. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Maske sir. Uh,
Thank you, sir.
thank you, sir. Uh, who is there? Anyone who wants to speak? Let me see the participants. Okay, I think everyone has spoken. So, in the end, I would like to say, if we follow at least few learnings from such people's life. Whatever we discussed, we heard from you all. It is today easy to study someone's life. Internet is there. Try and dig out, because if you want to be a successful, you have to understand why people become successful. It is very important. There is no set formula. There are few things you need to pick up suiting your own requirement and your own style of living. And you never know what kind of quality will change your life. That is an essence to discuss, to offer our prayers to departed soul of Lataji. But we want to learn from her. We want to take some lessons from her life. She was great personality. There is no question about it. But how can we imbibe few values from her life? That is important. We need to pass on knowledge. We need to pass on the value system about such great people. Her life is probably some books already written, and some more books will be written on her. There will be chapters in our education and curriculum. There may be a PhD thesis someone will do or might have done. We never know. But for a common man, we need to imbibe some of the values. She built a great life. We want to probably build a normal life, but that will be great to learn from her life. Okay. So with this, we will end here. Once again, we would like to offer our prayers to Lataji. May God give her best of the place in the heaven and receive her and her voice. Give special space. And we all Indians, probably she is one of the rarest figure where she crossed borders. The love from across the borders is received by very few people, and she is one of those. And especially in contemporary world, it is difficult. So she is probably the pride of nation, a real daughter of nation, where she earned love and respect across the border. Okay, uh, we will end here. Thank you for joining. Have a good day. We take resolution that we need to carry some of the lessons, listen to her songs, and carry forward some of the teachings. Thank you. Bye. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Jai Hind,
Jai
sir.
Hind, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Jain sir.
Sir,
Jai Hind, sir.
Jai Hind, sir.